Okay, recording in progress. Got it. Fantastic. Thank you all for being here. It's a wonderful meeting we have. We have a lot of guests at Bhinneka Toastmasters Club. Let's introduce our guests real quick. All the way from Japan is what I heard. Koki, in 15 seconds. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you. Are you a Toastmaster?
Yeah, I'm Koki. I'm a member of a local club in Japan. My Toastmasters journey originated in Taiwan. I joined Toastmasters in 2013. Then I still continue to be a member. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here today.
And we are glad you are here. Thank you for coming with us. And we have a returning guest, Dimandra. You want to say hello real quick and welcome back?
Okay. Hello, guys.
Awesome. All right. And another guest, Yuli. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Are you a Toastmaster?
Hi, everyone. I'm Yuli. I'm not a Toastmaster yet. I'm just a guest here. I got invitation from Kak Andre. Yeah, thank you for letting me join this. Nice to meet you all.
Glad you are here. All right. And we have Fenny. You want to say hello real quick? Maybe show your camera. And hello, Fenny.
Hello.
Hello. You're a returning guest, correct?
I'm already a guest here since last meeting. So
I remember. Welcome back.
okay, thank you.
All right. And our other guest, Freya. Did I say that right? Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I am from Mauritius, and Robin is my friend from Mauritius, and I think it's my second or third time at Bhinneka. I'm so glad to see you guys today.
All right. Welcome back. Fantastic. And we do have a lot of Toastmasters from other clubs here in Indonesia. Opry, thanks for coming by. And a lot of other ones like Andre from Magical Bali, Amelia from Magical Bali. And I think we are all caught up. Oh, and Dini, sorry, from Heroes. And Surabaya. Hello. Okay. So we have, as you guys notice, our theme today is all about wearing our sunglasses. It's summertime. I mean, in Bali, it's always this hot. Yes. What? What, Robin? Hello?
I think it's okay, Ben. Continue on.
Okay, someone said something. But all right. So welcome, everybody. And I want to introduce our wonderful Tom for the day, our Toastmaster of the meeting. And let's bring it back to Pippin. Yay!
Hello, everyone. Wait, I'm also doing something else. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you have not realized it already, a lot of us here suddenly have dark eyes, not because we're panda, but all of us here wearing sunglasses. And this is the theme of today's meeting. Obviously, although Indonesia has only 2 seasons, dry and wet season, we don't have summer. Technically, we have summer all year round, but let's pretend we have 4 seasons and today is the start of the summer season. And what else can you think of other than sunglasses, right? When it comes to summer, it's very sunny, so bright, piercing our eyes. That's why people need sunglasses. So this is why you see a lot of people wearing sunglasses. However, I know I feel your pain. I will not wear the glasses all the time because to be honest with you, cannot even see my keyboard clearly right now because of the sunglasses. So if you are not comfortable, it's okay. Just put it on your head or something. So yes, that is the theme of today. Next one is, since we have guests here who are not Toastmasters members yet, I would like to inform you that Toastmasters is a safest place to make mistakes when it comes to learning about public speaking and leadership skills. We are from all over the world, like you have heard earlier. We have someone from Japan, we have someone else from Mauritius, Ben is from United States, for example, and all of us here are from Indonesia. But we have 65,000 clubs all over the world, and we're available in 145 countries. So that's how big Toastmasters is. If you're curious about Toastmasters, you can chat one of us, me, Ben, Natalie here, and several others, Robin, several others, EXCO members in this meeting if you're interested. And in this meeting, we have 3 segments. The first one is prepared speech sessions, right? In this session, only members of Toastmasters can deliver their speech. They will deliver a certain type of projects, and they will be evaluated later to see how they progress and what needs to be improved. And the second session, it will be table topic session. This is for everybody. You're allowed and welcome to join us if you are interested, and there will be some questions. You'll be asked to give responses and things like that. And last but not least is the evaluation session, where the prepared speakers will be evaluated by fellow members from Toastmasters. So this is what to expect in today's meeting. Now, to run this meeting, I will not be alone. I will be assisted by our general evaluator, who will be the first, the GE for the first time today. So please give her a warm applause and also support. Let's call Laila.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Bibit Andrani. Am I audible? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There is always the start. Oh, there always the first, because this is the first time to be a general evaluator, and I'm really nervous for tonight. And because today we have a team to wear sunglasses, and unfortunately my sunglasses is lost and I forget where I put, so I don't wear my sunglasses. It's okay. So okay, to run as a general evaluator, of course I have a team who will support me for tonight. For my team, there are a counter that will, I have my counter, Toastmaster Dini from Heroes Toastmaster. For Dini, please, time is yours.
Thank you, GE. So, good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmasters, and also guests. My duties as the accounters are to keep record of all ums, you knows, long pauses, and other inappropriate verbal habits by speakers, and to report the results at the end of the meeting or on the evaluation session. And that's all from me. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dini. And then we go on to the next team, that is our grammarian. Our grammarian today is Toastmaster Andrew from TNC and Magical Bali Toastmaster. Time is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Laila. I'm Andre Maure as the grammarian in this meeting. My responsibility as the grammarian is pretty much like a grammar police who pays close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language use. And during the meeting, I'll take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as the grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. And for these, please allow me to share my screen so you could see what the word of the day is. Yeah, as you have or might have seen on the agenda, our word of the day is shades. It's a noun that simply means slight darkness, but based on Cambridge English Dictionary, the definition is slight darkness caused by something that blocks the direct light from the sun. Examples used in sentences are as follows: the sun was hot and there were no trees to offer us shade. Another example, the children played in or under the shade of a large beach umbrella. And another meaning, informally, shades are also like sunglasses. So for example, here she was wearing a black leather jacket and shades or sunglasses. So in this meeting, whenever you get a chance to speak and whenever it is related, please try using this word of the day, shades. And at the end, I'll be giving my report so we can learn together, not only from the speeches evaluation, but also from grammarian report. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster Laila, our GE of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andre. Now we move on to our timer for today. She is Toastmaster Della Jaskara. But by the way, our theme is about summer. But tonight, this time, in my home is raining, really heavy raining. Okay. For Della Jaskara, now it's your time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Laili. Hi all, my name is Della. I will be your timer. As we know that Toastmasters practice is expressing your thought within a specific time. So I will count or be your timekeeper for the table topic speakers and the evaluators. For table topic speakers, I will show you the green light. After 1 minute, you pass the time, and 5 minutes for the prepared speech speakers, and 2 minutes for the evaluators. Then I will show the orange or yellow sign. After 1.5 minutes for table topic speakers, after 6 minutes for prepared speakers, and after 2.5 minutes for the evaluator. Then I will put the red sign after 2 minutes for the table topic speakers, after 7 minutes for the prepared speakers, and after 3 minutes for the evaluator. So we have you all the speaker have 30-second tolerance time. So please take a notice on my background as your speak begin. Thank you. Back to the GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Della. Now I will call our ballot counter for tonight. Toastmaster Vivi Amaliawati, time is yours.
Hi everyone, as ballot counter, I will launch the ballot poll at the end of the session for you to choose the best speaker for the table topic session, for the prepared speaker, and also the evaluation. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
All right. Now we have tonight we have 3 speakers. So they will be evaluated by 3 evaluators. I will introduce our first evaluator, Robin Chan, the one who will evaluate Pink Hendra. Time is yours.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Robin, and today I'll be evaluating the speech of Pink Hendra. But I think for the evaluators, we just need to go briefly, so it's fine. So just need to mention who will be evaluating which speaker. That's all. Back to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Robin. So our second evaluator will Intan Rawit will evaluate. will evaluate. Where will they say?
Dian.
Oh yeah,
Dian.
Dian Vivi. Yes. Yeah. And then the third speaker is Toastmaster Natali Cahyadi that will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ronawati Wongso. And because Internawit is the first time to be an evaluator, she will be evaluated by Ben Whitaker. And our table topic master for tonight is Amalia from MBTC Toastmaster. Time is yours.
Get back to me, Laila.
Oh,
Tom.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I forget. Sorry. Okay, back to Tom. David Andren.
Thank you. I know I was nervous too when I was the first time becoming GE, and I think you did really well so far. So don't be nervous, okay? It's okay to make mistake, and also it's okay to ask for help in Toastmasters. Right, so let's go to our first session. Our first session is table. Let me remove my glasses. It's just so awkward right now. Okay, so the precision prepared speech session. So I would like to call our first speaker today is Bhinneka, someone who is very busy. Whenever I see him, I'm so tired already looking at him because he's so busy. And then today he will deliver his speech about level 1, project 2B, or evaluation and feedback, the second speech. And the title of the speech is When Things Don't Go Right. Time is 5 to 7 minutes and will be evaluated by Robin Chan. However, I will read the purpose of his speech. Okay, the purpose of this, sorry. Okay, so the purpose of Bhinneka's speech is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. For the member to demonstrate that he or she has applied the feedback received from his or her speech. Please welcome Bhinneka. When things don't go right. Bhinneka.
If things don't go right, go left. How many of you have heard that quote before? Or when things don't go right, go left. How many of you actually agree with that statement? If things don't go right, go left. Oh, not many of you. Go, some of you agree. Awesome. I want to share with you a story. It's an observation, basically. If things don't go right, go left. Right? Don't go right, you go left. Then you will never go right. You will always go left and left and left and left and left in circles and in circles and in circles. What if things don't go right, you sit down, you think, you reflect, and you evaluate yourself, and you think of options. What if this option can make things better? What if instead of doing this, I do this instead? What if instead of not trying this, I will try this instead? Rather than, if you try one thing, it doesn't work, okay, change course, turn left, turn left. Unless there is no option left but to turn left, then turn left. Otherwise, please keep trying. I still remember when I landed to Bali for the first time, it was abundant, too many options for me. And of course, I want to provide the best for my family. I want to give the best for my family. So I tried one route. And then the pandemic happens. In 3 months since I landed in Bali, even less than 90 days, basically, pandemic hits and things just went south. What did I do? Did I oh, this doesn't work. Okay, let's turn left and change other course. No, I stop and think and evaluate. I tried option A. I tried option B. I tried option C. I even tried so many different ways, different opportunities, and things just didn't go my way. To the point where I got so frustrated that I said, okay, I will give myself at most 6 months to do something. And if I could not do anything within these 6 months, I have to leave the island and go back to Medan, where I'm from. And what happened the moment I did that, I start to sit down and I analyze what is not right or what haven't I tried yet? What are the options available? And that's what I did, slowly but surely. And then, lo and behold, Toastmasters came to my life. And I was like, wow, there are so many other Toastmasters out there in Bali. Which one should I go? And I went to the first one and I said, okay, I'm not even going to look at the other ones and I'm just going to stay at one. And after that, I met incredible people. All these friends that supported me. And of course, there were some friends that I am a little bit closer to. And I shared a lot of stories. I shared a lot of struggles. And they give me feedback. And they said, oh, what if you do this? What if you do this? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? And I weigh in all my options. And things just go my way after that. So I sat down and I evaluate and evaluate and evaluate. At the end of the day, when things don't go right, don't just turn left immediately. See if there's any options available for you. Of course, don't just keep trying your best to make a right and in the end, you just wasted your time. Give yourself time, give yourself, I would say, timeline, and give yourself a little bit of breathing room as well, options. If you have exhausted all these options, then there's nothing else you can do but to make a left. Otherwise, keep going, keep steering right. And I believe that you will be in the right destination, the right way, the right path. And to conclude, when I landed in Bali in the beginning, at least this year, 2021, I quit my job. After a year, I quit my job and I said, okay, I want to do something on my own. I have to do something on my own and I will use whatever that I learned in Toastmasters for my benefit. And I will use that to make sure that I can go the right way. And that's exactly what happened. And I was blessed, to be completely honest. Was it hard? Of course. Was it easy? No. Worth it? Yes, definitely. So for those of you that has dreams, big dreams, you want to maybe write a book like Rona, you want to be a speaker, you want to do whatever, your hobby, you want to pursue it, do it. Don't waste time. Time is a resource that all of us have. We all have 24 hours in our day. However, it's what you do with your time that's best for you. And remember, if things don't go right, don't just go left immediately unless it's the only option left. Then you go left. Otherwise, keep going right and all the best to you going forward with your life. Whatever is it that you want to pursue, go do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Peng. So if you cannot go right, don't go just left immediately. Me being shady right here, using the word shade, I'll just go straight, for example. Okay, thank you so much, Ping. And then we're ready to welcome our second speaker. Our second speaker is Dian Maripianti, or what we usually call her, Dian PV. And then she will do level 2 project 1 speech, effective body language. The title of the speech is My Journey to Meditation, time 5 to 7 minutes. She will be evaluated by Intan Rawit. Now I will read the purpose of her project. The purpose for this project is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how he or she uses nonverbal communication when delivering a speech. Please welcome Dian Marifianti. My Journey to Meditation, Dian Marifianti.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen and fellow Toastmaster. In 2013, at the time yoga, where is timer? Wait, timer. Okay, wait a minute, okay. In 2013, at the time yoga was a new exercise in my town. And at the time, I was a little bit frustrated. So I found yoga was the right answer because yoga involved body exercise, concentrations, and the sense of peace and calm. However, I got less information about yoga because first, it was new. Only few fitness and gym studio that has yoga class. And then second, it was far away from my house. Most of them were in West and the Central. And then third, I got information only from internet. Right now, there are many social media that just type yoga, you can find yoga class near your house. Just type yoga, then you can follow yoga exercise from YouTube. Everyone has a goal from their physical exercise. By yoga, my goal is to have a sense of peace and calm, and quiet of mind, and then makes us feel some focus and calm. No loud music like aerobic or Zumba. Yeah. And I thought yoga as a most mindset exercise than physical exercise. Then at the time, I tried to find yoga class. Oh, maybe near my workplace or more on from my workplace to my house. And then one day, I found it. I found a big house and it had a board. It's written, Raja Yoga Brahma Kumaris. Wow, this is that I want, yoga. Okay, then I came to that house and then I pressed the bell. Ring! And the woman showed up with the all white dress. And then I said to her, excuse me, may I have information about yoga class? And she replied, of course, please come in. And then I entered to the empty room. And there were 9 or 7 circle mats. And I smell flower scents from that room. And then we sat together. And she greeted me, Om Santi. My name is Sister Sari. Oh, yes, Sister Sari. Can I have yoga class schedule? And she replied, yoga? Yes, yoga exercise. And she replied, Raja Yoga, it's not yoga exercise. This is meditation central. Oh, I was in wrong place. So this is for meditation. Yes. And she explained, Raja Yoga is the forms of meditations and that's accessible to all people of all background. And the meditations without rituals, or mantra. So everyone can join. That's the meditations, not based on the one religion or belief. Okay, let me think first. But in my heart, I thought this is what I want, meditation, because for the time I was a little bit frustrated. And then, okay, can you give me a brochure or flyers? Of course. Then she gave me brochure and flyer and I read it at the home. 2 days again, I came and I decided, okay, Sister Sari, I joined the meditation. Yes, from my journey to meditations, if you have a patience, if you are patient about something or goal about something, achieve it, do whatever it takes. By yoga, finally I found what I'm passionate about, the sense of calm and peace. Do whatever you want, do whatever your dream, achieve it, do the best, and let God do the rest. Back to the Tom.
Thank you so much. Ian Fifi, do your best and let God do the rest. Well, I think it resonates with all of us here. And thank you for introducing the idea of meditation, not only yoga. We know our yoga expert in Bhinneka is Della, and we need our meditation expert also. Maybe Dian Fifi can be our meditation expert in Bhinneka. Thank you. Now, let's go to our third speaker. Our third speaker is none other than our own president. Although she's a little bit under weather today, she doesn't want me to mention that she won our Division G contest. So pretend like you did not hear that from me. And she will do or deliver her level 5 project 2 speech, leading in any situation. And the title of her speech is The Call of Leadership. Time is 8 to 10 minutes. She will be evaluated by Ronawati Wongso. And the purpose of the project is for the member to apply the skills needed to successfully lead in a volunteer or other organization, and also for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience as a leader and or the impact of the 360-degree evaluation. Please welcome Natalie Cahyadi, The Call of Leadership. Natalie Cahyadi.
Fellow Toastmaster ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What makes a great leader for you? You can type in your answer in the chat box, and at the end of my speech, I will read some of them. So what makes a great leader for you, or what constitutes a great leader? Now, it actually reminded me in my 6 months experience as Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club president. In the beginning of the formation of this club, because we got chartered on December 1st, 2020, I didn't plan to be the club president. I was planning to do other roles. I was planning to support the club to flourish, but I never thought of being a club president. Long story short, as usual, when problem happens, someone needs to step up. And I realized that even though I didn't plan to be a leader, I just answered the call of leadership. Someone is to be there to do that. And for various reasons, that someone happened to be me. Have you ever experienced the same thing? Yes? No? Maybe this has also happened to some of us. We often reluctant to step up due to many reasons. We don't feel confident or unsure about ourselves or our capabilities. Maybe we feel too busy or not interested. Whatever the reason or excuse, when the call of leadership happened to you, you better answer it. Now, let me share with you 3 things that I learned in the past 6 months through this experience as Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club president as well as the 360 feedback from my EXCO team member. First, I learned to expect more of my team members. You know, previously in Toastmasters, when I became club president or taking on leadership roles, what's usually happened is I ended up doing the majority of the work because of different reasons. I always felt sorry or compelled to feel bad because people here in Toastmaster, we are not paid. This is voluntary organization and this is voluntary community. So I used to think that when people volunteering their time and energy, I could not really push them or direct them to do exactly what I want, just like in a company. Who am I? I'm not their boss. I didn't pay them. They don't have moral obligation or financial obligation to perform. So I end up taking on most of the load or most of the burden. And that bad habit almost continue on in the beginning of my term. For example, I felt bad for Fifi, our club secretary, because she needs to do so many revision in our meeting agenda because of like some late, update and etc. I felt sorry for Robin, our VPPR, who always needs to create a lot of poster and sometimes need to make revision, even though he already made like 4 posters for one meeting. Luckily, I'm so thankful that my EXCO team is so opinionated, open-minded, and also hardworking. And they help me to see this from a different shade. I realized then, people who are committed to be in a voluntary organization, people who are committed to be executive committee of Toastmasters Club, or to do extra project for the benefit of our club, they are people who are committing their time and energy because they see value in serving others. As a leader, all I need to do is just to set the vision, the direction where we should go, and to lead by example. And I just need to trust them to do their responsibilities. And in the past 6 months, I learned to do just that. The result, wonderful, beyond what I can imagine. So thank you, my EXCO team and all the volunteers in this club and all club members for your wonderful contribution. The first call of leadership for me is to help others to answer to their call of leadership in full bloom. The second thing that I learned from this leadership journey is that leadership style is situational. And I need to learn, for me personally, to equip myself with assertiveness. As a person, I'm a very conflict avoidance person. I prefer to maintain peace and harmony. And this is also reflected in my leadership style. I'm a democratic leader. When we encounter problems, I try to solve it in a democratic manner, collaborative manner, having discussion, or also finding consensus. I never face it head on. Once we had a small heated discussion in EXCO group about several things like EXCO job description, process and follow-up. Some deadlines were not met and so many other things. And I tried to pour water into the fire by, having discussion and trying to reach consensus, not really facing it head on, but it actually backfired. Reflecting back, I learned that at the time of conflict, I should just step up and make the final call. And I realize now that it is okay to be assertive and use my authority as a leader when the situation demands. Being assertive is really going out of my comfort zone. But now I learn, as long as my intention is right and my focus is on finding solution, being assertive is crucial. The second call of leadership for me is to rise up to the occasion, even if it meant going out of my comfort zone. Third thing, or the last thing, I learned that a good leader focuses on empowering his or her followers, in this case, my club members. I'm so thankful to all my club members and my EXCO who are very positive, enthusiastic, hardworking, and eager to learn. For example, Marendra, who is not here today, is very enthusiastic and encouraging. And once he said after the area contest, I love my club. It's the best club. You will feel welcome with open arms as everybody is so encouraging and supportive. And after that, he actually made the promotional video for our club that will be launched in virtual Toastmasters conference. And second member who is here today, Laila, Even though she's the youngest in the club, she's so keen to learn. I remember she said, Kak Nat, I'm so thankful for our club. I can learn from many great speakers and people, and I am now more confident in pursuing my dream to study abroad. I learned that as a leader, what I need to do is just to create a positive and supportive culture where our members or our followers can express themselves, felt heard and appreciated and empowered. The third call of leadership for me is to answer the trust of my followers or my club members by creating a positive and supportive environment where they all can flourish. So these three things that I learned in the past 6 months can be summed up in this quote by Ronald Reagan. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. So fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, this past 6 months were a bountiful time for me to serve as your club president, and I'm looking forward to serve for another 6 months. And let me leave you with this thought. When you are unsure, if you need to step up, open your mind, open your ears, and open your heart, and answer to that call of leadership. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, President Natalie. This is really interesting because now when people have sometimes hear the call of leadership, they just mute the sound. But it's nice, yeah, it's refreshing when there's someone who is willing to call the call to answer the call of leadership. And I don't know whether I'm qualified or not to say this, but being a leader in Toastmasters is a really tough job, probably even harder than an actual job. Just like what she said, we're leading a group of volunteers that do not get paid for this. They even have to pay to do this. Okay, so that is a sharing from Natalie that I hope can benefit all of us. And that also marks the end of the first session, which is prepared speech session. But before we move on to the next one, I would like to invite our timer to report on the time.
Okay. For the first speakers, Ping Hendra is 6 minutes and 19 seconds. Tian Vivi, 6 minutes and 1 second. And Natalie, 8 minutes, 29 seconds. So Ping Hendra and Dian Vivi is capable to pull out.
So is that
Natalie as
Natalie
well.
is
Natalie is 10 minutes.
Actually, I was confused because it's already green, so I was rushing and Anyway, thanks.
It's all right, Della.
Sorry, so Natalie is 10.
Yes, Natalie is 10, but it's okay. Natalie, did you have any more things to say?
No. I like at the end I wanted to read the chat box again, but because it's already read, I felt like, is it that long? So I skipped that part, but it's okay.
Sorry, I don't know if you have
it's okay.
Speech.
No, actually, I believe when you read Toastmasters long enough, you have internal clock in your body. It's like telling I'm 7 minutes, or must be Della's fault, Dini. I know I'm not 10 minutes yet. I'm sure Natalie knew this. It's fine, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
So everyone is eligible.
8 minutes, 29 seconds. Sorry,
Yes,
Natalie.
It's
No
okay,
need to be
Della,
sorry,
no
no
problem. Don't worry.
Okay, so next one in our agenda is group photo. So everyone, please turn on your camera, and if you have sunglasses nearby, put them on. So we are in congruent with our...
Or use the filter.
Use the filter, please. Or I don't know. Okay, let's see. Fraiha? Oh, you have two devices. Sorry. Okay. Pink, you had glasses earlier. Sunglasses. Put them on. Put them on. Pink, Hendra. Pink, Hendra.
You don't have sunglasses, Ronawati?
No, I don't have. Sorry, I already have my glasses, but not sunglasses.
You don't have a filter on? You can't use a filter?
I can't. I don't know, somehow I cannot fix it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Wait, one more time. Let me check. Let me check the result. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Perfect. Now let's move on to the next session, which is table topic session. Now I would like to call our table topic master today, Amelia from MBTC. Take it away, Amelia.
Yay.
Sorry, I lost my connection. Now, is it everything all right?
Not
Yes,
because
we can hear
of the glasses.
Lose the glasses is fine. You can lose the glasses. Choose video filter and then after that, none.
Okay.
Are you okay, Amelia?
Yes. Sorry, because the loss of connection. Is it already the table topic section?
Yes, we were waiting for you.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Now we move to table topic session and I will be the table topic master. So in this session, we will learn about impromptu speech. Yeah, in our life, there must be a situation that we need to speak suddenly, and sometimes we don't have any preparation. So this is where you can learn and practice to do impromptu speech. All right, now I see that we have a lot of guests. I want to share screen. Oh, yep. Is there any volunteer who wants to try? If not,
Please choose someone who doesn't have a role today.
Okay. Dia, do you want to try? Dia?
Yes, I will try.
Yeah. Okay. Now, could you choose one from this picture?
I choose the coconut tree.
Okay, the coconut. Good choice. Okay, what is the most unusual thing you've ever eaten when you're traveling? What is the most unusual thing you've ever eaten when you're traveling? Okay, the time is 1 until 2 minutes. I forgot to tell you. If you are ready, you can just start.
What is the most unusual thing you've ever eaten when traveling? I really do like traveling. Since I was a kid, I always travel to another city in my country. And most of the time, I try new food and new food in different cities. And I think the most unusual one was someone was typing there, durian. This one, like the smell was really unusual, but the taste was kind of good. And there is a little bit story about that. Like I bring the durian, I put it in my pocket, and the bus stink. And because the people knew that I was foreigner, it became like a joke, and it became like a good way. It became a good experience for us to connect each other, because from that like kind of accident, it become like, how can I say, it's a bad thing, but in the other side, but it was a good one because I made a new friend from that experience, from that accident. And that was like a big experience for me. And for the first time I tried durian, I never forget that moment. So thank you very much. That was from me.
Yep. Yeah. Wow, I love durian, and I think it's a great experience. You could get a new friend by eating durian. All right. For next, I think I will choose Koki. Are you ready, Koki?
Yes.
Yeah. We still have this. Which one you want to choose?
Then the meeting theme, sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Okay. What is the one thing you always travel with? What is one thing you always travel with? 1 until 2 minutes, Koki.
What is the one thing I travel with? I always have a chain. What kind of chain is it? The chain which connects my wallet to my clothes. Why do I have it? When we travel to another country, we don't know which city, which place is safe, or which area is not safe, dangerous. There might be a lot of thieves. Or I may miss the train. I'm not familiar with the transportation. I'm in a hurry to some areas like train station. So I might not be able to pay attention to my belongings. So I have to be vigilant. I have to pay attention to my belongings always, especially when I travel. So the chain which connects my wallet to me is very important because even if I encounter some dangerous situation, even if I have to go fast to another area, at least wallet is following me because it's connected to me. So in order to secure the safety of my wallet, even if I lose everything, I keep the chain and I guarantee that the wallet is with me. So the first thing I have to have is, actually a wallet. And wallet should be connected to the chain. So wallet chains are very important to me. Back to the table topic master.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Koki. I know the chain is also very important. Sometimes I lose my key. That is why I use chain. Next, Fraiha. Yep.
Hello, Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Topic-master.
Are you ready?
Can you hear me properly?
Yep, I can hear you. Okay. Yes, we still have 5 pictures. Which one you choose?
I would like to pick the suitcase.
The suitcase.
Can I pick the suitcase?
Yes, sure.
Or should I pick another? Okay.
No, not yet. So the question is, do you travel light or pack everything? Do you travel light or pack everything? Please explain to us. 1 until 2 minutes, Fraiha.
I used to be someone who would put everything in the suitcase. I would used to have a fully packed suitcase every time I would go to holiday with my family every year. And usually we would go to Malaysia or Singapore for about 1 week. And Malaysia is a place where you would want to do lots of shopping, especially for clothing and stuff. But when I studied in Japan in 2018, I realized and I discovered the art of minimalism, which is that if you travel light, then you can travel anywhere you want. You can go hiking with a backpack, or you can have a lot more space to have a lot of souvenirs and goodies that you would want to pick from each and every places that you visit. And so when I was a student in Japan, I started traveling with a backpack, only a backpack. And the last memory that I have was when I traveled to Kyoto with just a backpack. I had only 1 or 2 pairs of clothing, and which I had to wash every day. And that enabled me to travel to a lot of different places in Kyoto, because in Japan you have to walk a lot. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it. And so I realized that as from now on, the only thing that I will do when traveling is to travel light, because it's the simplest thing you can do. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Wow. I really, really amazed with someone actually do only backpacking, because until now I cannot do that. I still cannot do that. Next, Apri, are you there?
I'm
All right, do
there.
you want to try?
Sure.
Okay. Now, which one do you want to choose?
I think I want to choose sandals.
All right. This will be very relatable to all Indonesian. So the question is, assuming the weather permits any type of footwear, which would you prefer to wear? Flip-flop or sneakers? Assuming the weather permits any type of footwear, which would you prefer to wear? Flip-flop or sneakers, and why? Apri, 1 until 2 minutes.
Just thank you for the question. And for what should I choose, sandal, flip-flop, or sneaker? Of course, I definitely will choose flip-flops, because it's really easy to use. Because if I want to go somewhere else, I just use my flip-flop. It's really fast compared when I use my sneaker. And I really love traveling. And when for example, if I want to grab some food near my room, it's really easy for me to do that when I use my flip-flop. And another thing is the flip-flop is really cheap and compared with a sneaker. That's why I really like to bring a flip-flop in when I go to go travel. Honestly, I never used a sneaker before, because sometimes if I do a long walk, especially if the sneaker is not really good for my foot, especially usually my foot really get hurt when I use a sneaker really long. So I prefer to use my sandals because it's really cheap and it's really easy to use for me. And so that is why. Back to Double Topic Master.
Yep, I think most of Indonesian agree with that. Even though in our meeting in Magical Bali, in offline meeting, we usually also use flip-flop. And next, Yuli. Yuli, are you there? Yuli?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
I'm nervous, but it will be difficult.
Okay, let's try. Yeah.
You want to turn on your camera, Yuli? There you go.
Yuli, which picture you want to pick?
You can do it, Yuli.
Okay, pineapple.
Okay, for pineapple, what's the most refreshing thing on a hot summer day for you? What's the most refreshing thing on a hot summer day for you? 1 until 2 minutes, Yuli.
Wow, thank you. What's the most refreshing thing on a hot summer day for me is when I'm going to the beach. Well, I like to enjoy the beach scenery because it's really peaceful and then refreshing for me because I like the weather in the beach, near the beach. And honestly, in Malang, we can easily go to the beach. Yeah, a cold beer, but I don't drink beer anyway. But nice. And I usually, what's that? We usually eat fish near the beach with my friends when I go there, and then maybe some of my friends will playing the guitar and we just sing together. Oh, that's really peaceful and refreshing for me. And what else? Yeah, I think that's all. I just get nervous.
It's okay. You are doing a great job and it's already 1 minute. It's okay. You can try again next meeting, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next, Fanny. Fanny, are you there? Hello, Fanny. Fanny? Well, if not, how about Pur? Do you want to try?
You mean me
Huh?
or who? Do we have another poor?
Oh, no, it's only you.
Okay, okay.
You're the only poor we know.
Okay, I'm checking actually. I'm checking. Okay, okay. So you can give me a question.
Okay, wait. And we still have two, the sunset and also the sunscreen.
Sunscreen. I choose sunscreen.
The sun cream, yeah?
Hmm.
Do you like sunbathing? Why? And if not, why also? Do you like sunbathing? Purwanto, 1 until 2 minutes.
Do I like sunbathing? Of course, no, because I don't want to get burned because of the sun. And in Surabaya, it's like there's nowhere to do that. So the last time when I visited beach, my friend taught me to bring the sunbathing. Why? Sunscreen, because you don't want to get burned. My friend taught me like that. And I didn't believe that. So I just went there without buying the sunscreen because I don't want to waste my money for the cream that I don't really know. And I realized I made a huge mistake. So I think as in a friendship, sometimes we need to consider suggestion from our friend because they may know something better than us. And when we get the suggestion, when we apply that, we may surprise. Why? Because that works also on you. And right now, I'm wearing the sunglasses, even though I'm not in the bed in the beach. It's feel like really weird. Speaking about that, about the beach, yeah, I believe everyone want to visit beach, and I hope after this pandemic, I can also meet friends from Bali in Bali. So, do I like that? No, I don't like sunbathing. But if you ask me to go there and accompany you, maybe have a holiday with you, I will do that. Because holiday with friends is the best time. I think that's all from me. Back to table topic master.
Okay, so everyone in Bali, listen. So if Pur comes to Bali, you need to accompany him, yeah? Ben, Natalie, Ping.
You need to run, Amelia.
Why? All right, I think I want to ask once again. Fanny, are you there? Fanny?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, do you want to try the last question?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. So the last question is, where and when was the most amazing sunset you have ever seen? Where and when was the most amazing sunset you have ever seen? 1 until 2 minutes, Fanny.
Okay, the most amazing sunset that I have ever seen was in my campus in Dell Institute of Technology in Toba Samosir. I can tell that the scenery there was so amazing because you can see the beautiful Lake Toba, and when the sunset, you can see the huge red sun above the lake, and that gives you uh, a warm feeling. So, and I'm now in Bandung already. I have just graduated about 1 year ago, and I'm still missing the scenery in my campus that gives the most amazing sunset I have ever seen. Uh, that's all that I can tell you. Back to you, table topic master.
Wow, sunset in Toba Lake, yeah? I think I never seen a sunset in lake before. Wow, that must be very, very unique experience. Yeah, maybe we should visit Lake Toba together all. All right.
I'm in Bandung already.
Oh, you're already in Bandung. Yeah. Now I think that all conclude our table topic session, and I would like to ask the timer. Is everyone eligible to be voted?
Yes, everyone eligible to be voted.
Yeah, so in the last session, you can vote for Dia, Koki, Fraiha, Purwanto, Apri, Yuli, and Fanny. All right, thank you so much. Back again to Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters. Table topic master Amelia. To be honest with you guys, we just asked her to be the table topic master yesterday, but she did it really well with obviously well prepared. So thank you so much for helping us very last minute and also did it very wonderfully. Now let's go to our evaluation session, and this session will be led by Laila, our GE for the first time. Let's go, Laila.
Okay, now we stay in the last session. Yeah, evaluation session. So for the first evaluator, he is Robin Chan. He will evaluate Ping Hendra. Time is yours.
Okay, just hold on for a moment. Let me remove that filter. It's very weird for me to just have a filter and to evaluate someone. You need to see my eyes, okay? Hold on, fine. When things don't go right, go left. When nothing is left, do the right thing. Toastmaster Ping, well, that was a great message. When I first heard of this quote was during America Got Talent, where someone tried to make this joke, but it didn't work out. But you made it a message today, and that was really good message. What I like about your message was it was very relevant because you talk about the COVID pandemic, and you also talk about making the right decision, even though when things go wrong. And you taught us what are the alternatives to just make that right decision when things doesn't go right. So when things go wrong, you know what to do next. Now I would like to give you some points of improvement because, you know, like today, since today is the word of the day is shade. So there is either black or white, but in the middle, there's a lot of shades, 50 shades of gray. So today I will give you some points of improvement on how you can elevate your speech to discover that part of the middle. Okay, so the first one is I noticed that you had a lot of repetitive phrases. Firstly is when you talk about, you always mention this same sentence. When things don't go right, go left. When things don't go right, go left. When things don't go right, go left. What I would suggest to you is give some examples, some relevant example on how does you make good decision when things don't go right. Give a personal example so that you can connect with your audience. The second thing I want to tell you is, I noticed that your message was short. You only emphasize on one thing. What I would suggest to you is to give some, to elaborate more, add more depth into it, so that you really want your message to be meaningful to your audience. So go deep and really make it matter to your audience. And lastly, the third thing is I noticed also that your conclusion was a little bit too long. So usually you say, I conclude with this, but conclusion is supposed to be short, not long. You elaborated on your conclusion. So summarize it, wrap it up, and make a call to action. Overall, I think your message would be better if you make it to be a persuasive message instead of a motivational message. You had a great, oh my gosh, what is that? Okay, so you had a great vocal variety. You talk about relevant message. Just work on those things like your message itself to add more depth into it. Overall, thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, Robin. That is really nice evaluations. Now we move on to the second evaluator. She is Intan Rawit. This is the first time for her to be an evaluator, so they will be evaluated by Ben Whittaker. And the purpose of our project is for the member to develop skill for delivering and receiving feedback. And for the members to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentations. Now for Intan Rawit, time is yours.
Okay, am I audible? Okay. Dian Vivi, my journey to meditations. Good luck for your level 2 project 1 speech. When you have to deliver your speech using an intentional or intentional body language or nonverbal communication. Well, my general comment would be based on 3 points. The first one is the excellence points on your speech, and second one, something that you may work on, my suggestion, and the third thing is challenge, something that you may challenge in your next speech. Well, the first one, I would like to say your excellent point is you have a very clear spoken language and your speech is easily understood. And second one, you are stand up while delivering your speech, and you make a lot of hand gesture that support your speech. And also the next thing about your speech I like is that you insert some live conversations during the speech, like when you wrongly enter the Raja Yoga Brahma Kumaris, yeah. And what you may work on the next speech. First one is you can give engaging opening. Maybe you can directly, I like when you wrong enter the yoga. So it could be like a humor speech, or you can make an analogy like, have you ever ride the wrong number of bus but lead you to something wonderful place? That's what's happened to me. That's time you may explain more on the meditation, because we want to know more about what happened, what you do in the meditation. So it could be more, you can imagine, yeah, you can explain to us what is meditation and what did you do in the meditation, and it could be more engaging to us. And the next thing you may work on is that the face expression and the intonation, the vocal variety you may work on, and it could be more attractive for the speech. And to challenge yourself is that first engaging opening, vocal variety, and please explore more on the keywords of your speech. So you may focus on the keywords of the speech, the journey to meditation. So why you want to enter the reason why you join with the meditation, and what did you do there and what did you get? And please use the word of the day. Thank you. I think that's all my evaluation. Back to Tom. Oh, gee,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's back to me. Okay, thank you. Really nice evaluation. Okay, for the third evaluator, she is Toastmaster Ronawati Wongso. Time is yours.
The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greater things. Quote from Ronald Reagan, which was the closing of Natalie's speech today. So the job of a leader, one is to inspire and to bring out the best of her people. And she discussed that on her third point. I love three things about Natalie's speeches today. The first, she opened with trying to engage the audience. She asked two questions which asked for the audience to reply or to answer. So that's a good way to start a speech. And the second, what I love is that she has very clear on her flow of speeches with pointing like number one, number two, number three, and also give examples. So it's really easy for the audience to follow with her points. And the third is I'd like that she has a dialogue with her voice intonation. Three things that I would like to suggest. I think the first one, she had questions at the beginning, but toward the end, I really did not see her response to the answer that the audience gave. I was waiting for her. And the second, I would like to add, if Natalie could add humor at some point, it will make it more fun and more relaxing and engaging to the audience. I know that this is like an informational speech, so it's a little bit more fun to add some humor. And then the third one, to add a summary toward the end of all of her points and message would be very helpful for the audience and get the takeaway from her speech. Overall, she did a great job. Three things I like about her speech. One is it's engaging. Two is clarity. And third is having a dialogue and voice intonation. The three improvements which I suggest, the first is to get the response of the questions or the answer to the questions that she asks. The second is to add some humor. And the third is to have summary at the end. Overall, it's an excellent speech. Congratulations, Natalie, for completing your pathway after 3.5 years. Finally, so great jobs. So back to G.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Ranawati Wongso. Now back to our Toastmaster of the meeting.
Laila?
Yeah, for evaluator, right, Ben?
Oh yeah, I'm so
Ben
sorry.
will evaluate
We still
Intan.
have one more evaluator
Yes.
that Ben Whitaker will evaluate Intan now. I'm so sorry, Ben. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Lila, it's okay.
Thank you, John.
We all make mistakes. But all right, thank you so much. All right, distinguished Toastmasters, guests, and most importantly, Intan, great job today. Now, her purpose, of course, was to give an evaluation for the first time, which simply is just listening and giving feedback of how what went well and what can be improved on within the speech. Pretty simple. And she did a great job of it. So fantastic job there, and congratulations on completing this project in your pathway. The areas I really liked about your evaluation, you started off with using the powers of three, right? And again, that's the typical rule of thumb. And again, we do have a district evaluation champion here, and she's really strong at using the powers of three. So that's a really solid way of kind of making people feel, okay, good, and here's the way to improve. It's a good way to balance. And you also recap everything really well, right? Where if you give some feedback and then you give some areas of improvement, got to bring it back to kind of let us know exactly what we went through again. Because as human beings, our memories are getting worse and our attention span's getting worse as well. So recapping is a good thing. And also during this time, I realized I had to take notes really fast. So I had to look up and down, up and down. But one thing, when you're giving a speech in person or even online, speaking with a smile, which I don't do typically very often, but it makes it much more enjoyable to listen to. And especially when you're giving helpful criticism, when you do it with a smile, people take it much more nicer, so well done there. And a couple areas where I think you could improve on a little bit would be slow down a little bit. Because again, when I was taking notes, I felt like I was in college again, and just waking up in a 6 a.m. class for some reason I signed up for, and I'm kind of hungover listening to our professors speak really, really fast, and I'm trying to take notes. So slow down and pace yourself a little bit. And then also try to use I statements in a sense. I think I would try this. So a lot of times you are using very demanding and do this, or you should do this. Because again, at the end of the day, evaluation is an opinion, right? Most of us are not professional professors when it comes to speech. So we're giving us our own perspective and our own opinion, what we would like to hear. And again, pace yourself. That's it. All right. So keep smiling. Great use of powers of three, solid recapping. And remember, again, just take a deep breath. Use periods. They work well with that kind of breathing mode. And again, a little bit of I statements. I think maybe you should try this. And again, enjoy it. Slow down a little bit. Have fun. Well done, Intan. Thank you so much. I can't wait to hear more of your evaluations as you get better and better. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pan. Now I will give the control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Laila, for giving the control back to me. Now I would like to ask if our ballot counter ready to launch the ballot. Fifi? Hello, Fifi, can you confirm it's time for us to vote for the best prepared speakers. There we go. You guys.
Yes, it's already on the chat box, so everyone can select your best speaker.
Yes. Please, it will only take 5 seconds to just fill out the chat box. Oh, sorry, the Google form. Yeah. All right. And then let's go to the evaluation session, but the general evaluation session. I would like to call Laila back to lead the evaluation session. Let's go, Laila.
Okay, the control back to me. Okay, now I would like to call my team to give the report. For the first is, let's start from our actor for tonight. So for Dini, time is yours.
All right. Thank you, GE. So I would like to congratulate all the speakers because you did well. And I only took little note from some speakers. All right.
Dini, are you still with us?
Where is Dini?
Okay. Maybe let's go to grammarian first, Laila.
She's back. She's back, Pipit.
Oh, she's back? Can't see her.
Yeah, I see.
Sunglasses are on. Maybe it's blinding you.
Yeah, I think let's go to grammarian first.
Oh, okay. So I will go to our grammarian for tonight for Toastmaster Andre.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
can I
she's
give
back. You were pretty.
Sorry. Right. So I will do it quick. Okay, so I note that some speakers use more more than 5 times, like Toastmaster Vivi, soon to be Toastmaster Dia, and also soon to be Toastmaster Fanny. You use more than 5 times in and also for Toastmaster Intan also use more than more than 5 times. And the most repeated words that use is to have by Toastmaster Dian Vivi, and then they, is, the, and I from soon to be Toastmaster Dia and Fanny. And I think that's all from me. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dini. We will continue to our grammar for tonight. For Andre, time is yours.
Thank you very much, GE. Let me share my screen so I can show you my report very clearly. Just give me a moment. Awesome. I hope you can see. Here it is. All right, yeah, I'll start with the improper language from the grammar. Here are some phrases or clauses that I noticed being used during the speaking or during the speakers delivering their speeches. First, we've got use glasses or use flip-flops. It's supposed to be to wear, yeah. So whatever you put on your body, it's not to use, but to wear. And about plural forms, yeah, remember every time you say numbers, more than one, so the words that follow has to be in plural form. For example, 2 minutes, 7 minutes, instead of 6 minute or 7 minute, yeah? The S has to be pronounced clearly. And I heard somebody mention my glasses is lost. It's supposed to be my glasses. Glasses are plural form, so it have to be with R, or you could say I lost my glasses. And there are some more examples here. As you could see, when I land. It's supposed to be I landed, but it was corrected during the speech, which was amazing. And we've got meditation central. It's supposed to be meditation center. When you're traveling, it's supposed to be when you travel or when you are traveling. When I go to holiday, it's supposed to be when I go on holiday. And pretty much similar when I go to travel or when I travel, yeah. And for conditional, yeah, when we prefer the sentences, yeah, used in the past during the speech that was delivered already, we have to make sure that we use the third conditional with the would have been, like this. For example, instead of saying your message would be better, because it's already in the past, it's supposed to be your message would have been better. And the same example, it will make it more fun, because when we're referring to the past, it's supposed to be, it would make it more fun. And this is again about the singular and plural things. Yeah, so it has to be with as, and the past, the use of past participle. Instead of have you ever write, it's supposed to be have you ever written. And this is about the pronunciation. Be careful, guys. Instead of saying tonight, yeah, it's supposed to be with tonight. Yeah, so it's silent G, and not because, but because it's huge, amazing, not amazing, and vocal with the V instead of sound, and then with and three, so with the TH sounds, yeah, that we have to be careful of. And I also note some beautiful use of language here from Toastmaster Ping. When things don't, it's supposed to be when things don't go right. Sorry for missing one word here. Don't just go or turn left immediately. That's totally a different saying that was very popular, yeah. That mentioned by Ping earlier, when things don't go right, go left. But this is what I learned, yeah, this evening. And then, was it hard? Yes. Was it easy? No. Was it worth it? Definitely. That was really, yeah, beautiful. I hope that I can also use it in my speech next time. Yeah, do whatever it takes. Do your best. Let God do the rest. Yeah, this is from DNPV. Amazing. And I heard a lot of beautiful use of language from Natalie. I could only put 4 here, but I believe, yeah, it's more than 4, yeah. And some of them, as you could see here, even though I didn't plan to be a leader, I just answered a call to be the leader. Leadership style is situational. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I could hear. A good leader focuses on empowering his or her followers. And the other one was a very popular quote by Ronald Reagan. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things, but he's the one that gets the people to do the great things, which was mentioned by Natalie and also Toastmaster Rona. We've got also Freya here. Travel light is the simplest thing you do. And holiday is the best time by Purwanto. And when nothing is left, do the right thing by Robin. Yeah, referring to what Ping mentioned in his speech. And there's also a very short dialogue between Laila and Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. That's okay, Laila. We all make mistakes. To me, it sounds very beautiful, even though it's just a dialogue between the two of them. And congratulations to the word of the day users, Pipit and Robin Chan. Maybe I missed some other Toastmasters, but that's all my report. Thank you very much. Back to you, our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andrew, for your reports. And now we come to a general evaluation by me. So I really say, I can say that congratulations, tonight meeting is really fun and fantastic, even though there is some disruption, right? Such as unstable internet connections, like experienced by our table topic master, she was raising, and then also experienced by our counter. But overall, I can say that our meeting for tonight is really running well. So let me start from our Toastmaster of the meeting. It's really made she really well prepared, that she display she display the questions and give easy questions to guests that maybe some of them is not familiar to our table topic sessions. And because of that is easy, so the question can be answered uh, by all the speakers in table topic sessions. That's really good. And also, like we really that I love, because all of the team can work together. Like when when Amelia was praising, we try to handle it together. Like and then we try to remind each other that she is praising, and finally she realized it's okay, we all made mistake. And what about the unstable connection, that is out of our what is that, out of our out of our power, or out of our power, we cannot handle it, right? It's about unstable connection. Okay, for the next we come to our evaluators. Our evaluators really did great things. They really gave supportive, encouraging, and amazing evaluations that is really beneficial for our speaker for today. And I think that can be easily uh, that can be easily and I think that can be easily was that received, accepted by our speaker for today, and that will be applied for their next speech. Okay, and then for our accountant, I feel so sorry because you were freezing just now, and but luckily you directly back when I would call out, when I would skip you to the next grammarian, but you come back. It's okay. And then our grammarian for tonight, really did amazing. He evaluate us as well. And he really paid attention of our meeting for tonight. He really did his job well for giving us for correcting our speech. Yeah, so far, thank you so much for our coordinations. Hopefully we can be a team again in another meeting. Thank you. Back to our Tom.
Wow, thank you so much, Laila. First time being GE. I think by today, she has done all of the roles in the meeting. Maybe except grammarian. Have you tried grammarian yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Laila?
I never been.
Okay, one more.
I never been a ballot counter too, because I don't have laptop, so I think I cannot do that.
Oh, but you can try to be grammarian next time. So almost complete all roles in the Toastmaster meeting.
Yep.
I like your spirit. To be honest with you guys, the one I invited to Toastmasters was actually Laila's lecturer. But he did not come. Laila is the student who came to Toastmasters and joined us. You know, that's like the spirit of a lifelong learner in Laila. Right, thank you so much. Now, I would like to call our ballot counter to announce the winners from all of those 3 sessions. Let's go, Vivi. Fifi, please unmute.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Now, everyone, I want to announce who will be the best speakers for today's meeting. Now, let's start who will be the best speaker for the table topic session. Drum roll, please. Yeah,
Yay,
the best table topic
Raya.
session goes to Toastmaster Fraiha.
Okay, let's spotlight Fraiha. I will wait. Give me a second. Fraiha.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so
1,
much.
2, 3. Oh wait. Don't comment anything.
Oh,
It will
okay.
pop up. 1, 2, 3. No, not you, not you. Thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, congratulations, Toastmaster Fraiha. Now let's go to the second part. Who will be the best speaker for the evaluation session? Drumroll is the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Ben Whitaker.
Oh, Whitaker. Whitaker. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Put on your shades. Yes, got it. Yes, Ben, got it.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Ben. And this is the one that we are waiting for. The best speaker goes to Toastmaster Natalie Cahyadi. Yay! Congratulations, Nat.
Wait, not yet, not yet. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Awesome. Congrats, Nat.
Yeah, congratulations, Nat. That's all for me. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Pipit.
Thank you. Ping was right. It sounded like a mall announcement just then for some reason. It was echoing, but we could hear you loud and clear as well. And the visual aid certainly helps. Thank you so much. Now, the next in agenda is feedback from guests. Okay, so any guest here, let's just give a chance to 3 people. Yeah. First, I will call who will be asked to give impression. First is Dia. Second is Yuli, and third is Diana. And Diana can put it in the chat box. I heard, right? All right. So let's go with Dia.
Oh yes, like, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think this is my second time to join Bhinneka Toastmaster, and it's always like it's very supportive. Like as Natalia said, like there is a leadership. Like you feel that it's a positive and supportive environment, and it really help us. Like for example, us we just started. Like we are not professional. I came here to overcome my fear of public speaking, and I really feel like this is the place I need to be to improve and always to get better. And I really appreciate that. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so
It's
much.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, can I interpret that can I interpret that as you will join us then? Is it safe?
I will join. I will be Toastmaster member soon, but I think I will. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know which part
Inshallah.
yet. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Once you
not yet.
become
Yeah,
a member,
yeah.
you know, the whole opportunity, a whole lot of doors will open for you because, once Toastmaster member, you can be part of it. Why suddenly Ben spotlighted? I don't understand. Sorry. Okay, the next one is Yuli, but since Diana will write it on the chat box, I will ask Koki as well after Yuli. Let's go with Yuli.
She's leaving the meeting, Pet.
She's
So we can
leaving.
move on.
Oh, okay.
She's left already. Yeah.
Koki, actually, I learned Japanese a little bit.
Konbanwa.
But for you to come here again so I can practice. Please go ahead.
Oh, my feedback? The meeting was very informative. I wanted to calm down and refresh, then meditation would be great. Usually ladies' bodies are flexible, but men's are like stone. We cannot move bodies very well. So it's very difficult to join yoga, but meditation is a good way to calm down and relax. So this way we don't have to go left. Still, we can go right to the direction of meditation. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. Koki actually consolidated the speakers' prepared speeches today. Yes, nice. Thank you. So I think we still have time. One more person. Anyone? One of the guests, Raiha. Do you want to give us any feedback or comment?
Yes, hello. Hello. Thank you very much for inviting me today. And I enjoyed it very much. What I particularly admire with your meeting format is the creativity that you bring in the themes and the supportive environment that is provided with the evaluation. So yes, keep it up. But I do have a suggestion though. I did not understand why the polls were not in Zoom, but rather on Google Form. So that's a little bit confusing.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're just amazing.
Yes, I can explain.
Sure.
For some reasons, the co-host could not edit the poll, and then she decided to use Google Form. But it is also a valid way to vote. And Diana, I saw you raise your hand. Yes. And should I read what you wrote on the comment? Yes? Okay. I think that this is a good meeting and I want to speak better and I want to improve speech. Is that? Yes. Okay. So we're looking forward to have you join us again, right? Unfortunately, you missed our table topic session earlier. So maybe Robin gave you the wrong time. So next time Robin should do better. So Diana can come here during table topic session. Thank you for carving out time to see us here, Diana. And then that is it. A little bit of announcement. Now Bhinneka meet 2 times a week. Usually if you expect us to see, every
Ulan.
Yeah, every week. Now it's 2 times a month. Sorry, not 2 times a week. 2 times a month, the 2nd and 4th week of the month, Sunday. 2nd and 4th Sunday of the month. So our next...
No, first and third. No, first and third. First and third.
Sorry.
Repeat, you can, remove your shades. It's
drawing. Actually, it's good. It has become an extended body organ to me just now. I didn't realize I could remove it. All right. So 1st and 3rd Sunday. So the next meeting will be on 20th of June. And then I would like to call our Natalie. Do you want to close it or you want to give it to Ben? Ben, okay. Still under the weather. So Ben will close the meeting on behalf of the president. Let's go.
Yes, we're going to finish early. I love this. We changed it from the twice a month now. So we're going to have the poster said an hour and a half. So some of you guys might think that, oh, we're late. No, it's supposed to be 2 hours now that we're only meeting twice a month. So we're going to finish early and that makes me happy. So thank you all for helping out so much. Our visiting Toastmasters that were part of us, part of the team. Andre, thank you so much. Denny was already gone. Amelia, she's here still. So thank you for helping out last minute, guys and girls. I appreciate it. Again, our guest, Koki, thank you for your awesome table topic about your wallet and chain. Great metaphor in life as well. Don't leave without your wallet. Who cares about everything else? Deanna, thanks for jumping in as well. And Dia, I'm glad you came back. You're doing better and better each time. And I think that is it for the guests that are here. Awesome. And again, we're going to have, I won't be hounding you guys next week for role takers. You guys have a preve, I think is what the word is, where you guys relax a little bit. It helps the whole team. And it's coming your feedback as well, everyone. So I want you guys to keep on having the energy coming back and have a great time. Oh, email and link. So Deanna is asking to send our email. And you want our email, Deanna? Is that what you want?
I have private message.
Okay, so Pipit's sending you a message for that. And great job. So I am going to say this meeting is adjourned. Bam. Have a good night. See you in 2 weeks.
you.
Oh yeah,
Thank you
next
very
theme
much,
is the
everyone.
first day of summer. June 20th is the first day of summer. So I miss my 4 seasons sometimes. So that's why we're doing it this way.
Yeah, you
First
don't
day of
want
summer.
to be in the hot summer.